So with my cotton sprout worsted, we're going to begin with a 4mm hook and a magic ring. So first we're going to take the short tail and just lay that over these two fingers, and then I'm going to just wrap the other end around and cross it over. And then I like to just grab that with my pinky to hold onto it. And then I'll take my hook and go under the first strand and over the second strand and pull that second strand through. And as I pull it through, just kind of rotate my wrist there so I have a little loop here. And then we're just going to make a chain with that little loop. So a chain. So that's going to be the first chain of whatever your stitch is. So in this case, it's going to be a single crochet. And as you can see here, I can just pull this little tail to adjust my ring to smaller or larger, okay? Into this ring, I'm going to work 6 single crochets. So insert, yarn over, pull up a loop, 2 loops on the hook, and yarn over, pull through those 2 loops, and that's my first single crochet. And let's work 5 more. And now you can see I have a total of 6 single crochets worked around that ring. I just worked over the tail, that's perfectly fine. Now I'm going to grab a stitch marker here. And you can place your marker on the first single crochet of the round or the last single crochet. I just like doing it on the last. That's just my preference, but either the first or the last is fine. That will mark your stitch so you know where you are in your rounds, because when we work in continuous rounds, you need to keep track of your rounds. So keep track of the end of a round or the beginning of a round. Let me just pull this tail here and tighten up my ring so it closes completely. Now for the next round, I'm simply going to increase in each stitch. So that is going to be 2 single crochets into each single crochet. So here in my first single crochet, I'm going to do 1 and 2 single crochets. And same in the next single crochet. I'm going to do 2 single crochets in the next one. Now, of course, if we started with 6 and we work 2 in each, we should end the round with 12 single crochets. Now here I am in that marked stitch, so that's the last stitch of my round, so I want to remember to place my 2 single crochets in that very last stitch of the round, and then I'm just going to replace the marker. So take the marker off and replace it into the last stitch that I made. So now what we're going to do is work in a similar manner, but instead of increasing in every stitch, we're going to increase in every other stitch. And then in the next round, we are going to increase every 3rd stitch. So you'll do single crochet, increase, single crochet, increase. And then in the following round, every 4th stitch you will increase. And then every 5th and every 6th. And it just continues on like that in that pattern. So it's kind of a formula. That formula is always going to create a flat circular shape like this. And this is the basic formula for this type of circle. Of course, it's going to be different if you're doing half double crochets or single crochets, but this is a flat circle in continuous rounds using single crochets. As you can see here, I have the first 6, and then I have 12 and 18 and 24 and so on and so on. So you can see where my increases align right here. They kind of stack on top of each other. And then in between those increase sections, which you can see, there should be 6 of them. Between those increase sections, you will have an increasing number of just single crochets that don't have any increases. So remember, we did like 1 and then 2 increase and then 3 increase and then 4 increase, and then it continues on all the way till the last round, which we had 20 single crochets followed by an increase and 20 single crochets. And that is simply how you work this circle. So we are going to make 2 of these, and then we'll move on to the next step. Okay, so now we're on the side section of our bag, and this is going to be a really simple side section that we're just going to seam onto the bag. And I'm going to make simple single crochet stitches, and we're going to work those in the back loops. Okay, so let's start with our slip knot. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, so I want 8 single crochets, so I made a chain of 9. And then I'm just going to work a single crochet into the back bumps of my starting chain. So that's first one goes in the second chain from the hook, and then just work a single crochet into each remaining chain across. Okay, so I have 8 single crochet. I'm going to chain up 1, turn my work, and now just work a single crochet into the back loop of the first single crochet. So here's the front loop and the back loop. So I'll just insert right into the center there with only the back loop on my hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on the hook. So insert under only the back loop and pull through, insert under only the back loop, and make that single crochet. We'll repeat that all the way across. And now I'll just repeat that. So chain 1, turn my work, and then work a single crochet into the back loop. Of each single crochet across. And then we're just going to keep repeating that row until this strip or this sort of side piece measures the length that the pattern tells me, okay? So I'll meet you back when we are finished working a bunch of single crochet back loop only rows. Okay, so I completed the side section, and I want to make sure that I worked to a length that will fit around the almost the whole diameter of the circle. We just want to leave a section open for the opening of the bag. So you can just kind of measure it like this. Okay, so we have about this much for the side and then this little section for the bag opening. If you think you have a little bit too much, you can just pull out a couple rows. So now we're going to sew this side section to the single crochets. So this is the right side of the circle and this is the wrong side. So when you put these together, you want to make sure that both of the wrong sides are facing inward. So you're going to grab a piece to sew this together. Grab a tapestry needle, and then I'm just going to begin at the top, and I'm going to, as evenly as possible, sew one side onto the side edges of my first circle, and then we're going to simply sew the other side onto the other circle. So we attach it. Okay, so we're going to start right here at the increase and just go under. And now I'm going to go back in to the next stitch, and I'm going to go back into the same single crochet that I started, and then I'm going to go into the next one and back into the same stitch that I started the last one from. And now I'm going to come down this way, and I'm just kind of finding loops going into the same single crochet. Now moving over one, coming up this way into the same loop. So you can see it's kind of loose now, but you can see with that, it's just kind of looping around those stitches. And every so often, about every ½ inch or so, you want to just pull both ends of that yarn nice and snug, so it kind of just disappears into the piece. And now I want to just seam this all the way across, nice and neat around the side edge of my circle. Okay, here we go. So we have completed this beautiful bag. The straps are sewn on with the yarn. I think it looks really cute. I'm going to put some yarn in here. This is going to fit probably more than it will look like it fits. I've just got 2 balls here. Let's put these 2 in. Nice and roomy. Love it. Looks super cute. And that is our beautiful little cotton sprout worsted multi-circle bag. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and you can download the free pattern over at premieryarns.com. Thanks for watching.